Today is Star Wars Day, and I bought this set, I think specifically for it. I do not have room for it. Happy May 4th be with you. It's an amazing set. I got it for $20. That's why I bought it. I might not be able to keep it. Maybe some of the accessories and stuff. It's huge. I love these figures. They're so cute. Started collecting them because Evelyn sent me some, and it's another toy line that I can't help myself. Now 2022, 2023, these came out originally. I do have all of the figures. There's some special Target sets where you could buy all of these speeder bikes, and then you would get an extra one with the robot guy, which he's not here, but you'll see him. Wait, maybe he's not a robot guy. Oh, this guy right here. So I know that there's a few things that I don't have. I did not get these two sets because basically these are two giant ships. This one I do have. Am I going to pull that out and show you? Maybe after I... These ones I did not buy because you get just the helmeted characters. I did want to get these guys, and I think I got them for $3 or something. So all of this stuff went really, really cheap. I don't know if Young Jedi Adventures, Star Wars Young Jedi Adventures... what is it called? I don't know if they still have... I don't know if this cartoon is still available. I don't know if they still are going to make new toys or anything. Tenoo Jedi Temple. Tenoo. Tenoo. It's got to be called Tenoo. Anyway, it's a huge box. I got it for $20 in Canada. This has been on Amazon and other places. $100. It fluctuated right after I bought it. I remember seeing that the price went up to $100, so I was quite proud of myself. And then right now, I think it's stable, at least in Canada, at $50. I think that's the price that's on it. So you can see I'm getting some repeat figures. It's a pretty cool play set with lots of stuff. There's play on the front, there's play on the back. I love this desert. I mean, it's the whole Star Wars vibe where you got the space desert cowboy. It's an amazing concept. And they made it really, really cute. So mixing in all of that cool, spacey desert monsters mixed in with adorableness, that's my jam. So there's all kinds of features in here. It says it's 33.5 inches by 85.1 inches. So it's quite a play set. And I don't know if I showed you everything on the box. I don't know if this is the right way to open this. We're just doing the best we can. I will show you more of the box once I make it lighter. Some of the stuff on top. Okay. Again, those are not all of the sets you can get, but I guess for the most part, individual characters, individual speeder bikes, so they are showing the individual things. I was lucky to find these at the dollar store. I think they were still cheaper at Walmart and clearance. You can see lots of special features and whatnot. And then there's a translucent Yoda that comes with this set, but I think he's more of a hologram. Is that what they call it? Yeah, I don't know if I can show you anything else. I don't know why I have a big Amazon sticker. They did not ship it in this box. Usually I try to not let them do that so that I can show you the box in a review. Alright, so once I take this out, we got the propaganda. We got some pieces of cardboard just floating loosely around here. We got another piece of cardboard holding it in, and then we got a lot of building. You know what? That's kind of the fun part. loving the clay sand bricks, very light. Uh-oh, it might take batteries that I don't have, but that's okay too. Loving the vegetation. Okay, so the colors, orange, green, tan stuff. There's a lot of building. I did not think that was. This box is so big, I didn't even guess at that. We got some lots of translucent stuff. Yeah, everything is making me very, very happy. Here's the main large piece. Hopefully it's not going to be too tall to build. Hopefully I don't knock everything over if I do this. Wow, I had no idea. I do love building these things, so I don't know if this is a good review for anybody, but I'm going to have fun building it and then not having a place to put it. Good ASMR. Or just noisy. Wow. Okay, so I've just found out that the Yoda hologram is not a figure. In fact, he's even hollow on the back, unfortunately. All this stuff wrapped together but separate. I think that all goes together. All these tree pieces are super cool. Seats. It's a good play set. I also like to mix together the Spidey and his amazing friends. And I have seen on Amazon United States that they have a new Iron Man series, I believe, in the same size figures are available. So we get some bunk beds. Oh man, there is so many things here. Here are some, I guess, some desks. Are they all the same mold? I think that they're, no. Well, yeah, some are, two are the same, one's different. It's a school. It's a Jedi school. Okay, and these I was very, very curious about because these are some of the only two standalone accessories. Unfortunately, they are hollow bricks, but I guess to some, these are a good little takeaway. These are things that I would keep as little play features. They don't attach to anything, so that's really cool. So little blocks, stone blocks. And those, I think, are the only accessories, unfortunately, that come with this playset. But also, for playing with your kids, that would be a bonus because all of these things are going to attach to each other, and that's a good thing. Okay, we got a piece of paper that is jammed into here. So just a card that has been slidden into here. And on one side it's a bookshelf with a plush Ewok. And then on this side we've got some kind of map, and I guess it's going to be some kind of, that's a very thin piece of paper. That's not so cool. I guess better than a sticker. More communication devices. Wow, holy, another piece of cardboard. Oh, here's one of the figures which I already have. Hopefully he is in a different color. I think, is he in green? We're gonna have to do a comparison, but he's probably the same. He looks a bit different. Hopefully he will be, it's a training bot, I think they call it. A training droid. They're droids in Star Wars land, but the figures are so cute and cool. There's a lot of articulation on this thing for a little robot. And then we got this platform, tree, stone, excuse me. Yeah, I don't know how to describe. What do you call like a temple that's it's called a temple, I guess. More vegetation, another platform. Oh no, I probably shouldn't have pulled everything out on the table, because you're going to need a place to build the stuff. More accessories for building. This is... maybe it doesn't take batteries. I don't know if there's sounds on it. And there's some kind of thing that moves back and forth. I guess that shows you the force. And then all of these, I love this color orange, all of these other platforms at the bottom. Wow, this is going to be quite a build. Oh, there's another thing. Uh-oh. I just lost this saber. So then we have Kai. Is that his name? I think I remembered his name. Really cute. This is he must be the star of the show, because I have so many of him with so many sets. So let's get building this. Who knew that this was going to be like a Lego video? But alas, it is. So it shows you on here. I will probably be saving this, and it's all about building it. And I guess that's mostly what this video is going to be. But it's going to be a fun video for me. I don't know if it's going to be a fun video for you. There are so many pieces, though, for me to find these things. Well, first off, it does tell me to find this, and this, and this. Oh, careful. Okay. And, I don't know why I threw this away, because I know it's probably going to be a good idea to get rid of this stuff again. I cannot believe how many pieces are in this. Alright, so maybe I can group them together. We'll put the trees back here. I'll get rid of the biggest stuff down here and pull it up as we go. Okay. Alright, let's get the figures out of the way. Here. So, first off, step number 1 is to take this piece and attach this piece and this piece to it. So just like so. Temple building, really fun. And then next is to get the thing that... is it this one or the one that had the translucent? It was all weird shaped. This thing, it says to put this onto the side here. It does say to slide this in. It's not going. Okay. And then it says to turn this around and put this into here. Oh, here, no, here, oh, here, oh, I got it. Okay, oh, this is going to be really cool. All right, and then, wow, snaps into place, and then we've got this rotating disc thing. Love that. All right, and then number 3 is to put on... They just started with one tiny little thing. I find it bizarre. I can't tell what these things are. I guess I don't have to show you. I don't know what color they are. They look like 2 little sticks with swords. Oh, I found them. They're right here. All right, and then they go into just here, like so. A lot of moving parts. Really amazing. This is so Lego IKEA, though. Uh-oh, hopefully I put those the right way up. Interesting. Like two sabers. Okay, yeah, that's totally how that goes. Kind of really cool. All right, and then we're supposed to put this aside. Look, I didn't even open up this piece yet. Cool temple roof. Okay, we have the chairs. So we get the chair piece, the piece with all the seats in it. Remember that? And then we're supposed to get the desks. We're supposed to put those into place. Now I remembered that one was different, so I want to pay attention to that. Even though maybe I was mistaken. I guess I could always move it around later. Does the clip go in or does the clip go out? Clip goes out. And does it show you? No, it's very... It doesn't show... Oh. Yeah, they're very... I'm missing a desk. They don't show you which desk goes to which spot, but maybe I'll figure that out later. They're easy to... Two of them are the same and one is different. So I guess I'm going to separate the two that are the same and put the one that's different in the middle. That might be a good plan, but notice how the clips don't coincide, but maybe we'll have to fix that later because you don't get a good angle in the instructions. Okay, and then it says to put that aside. Okay, so we're just going to be building components, and then but I hope you can see all the great colors and details on these things and putting them aside. So then we're going to grab the main huge temple, which it does take batteries, but I don't think it comes with any, which is unfortunate. Unfortunate for today that I'm not prepared, but maybe I can find some if I don't want to make this video too long, if you don't get too sick of this video. It says to put this on here, but what, I don't know what holds it on. They didn't make that clear. Oh wow, really nice details. We really are building this. This is the kind of stuff that you would have pre-assembled normally. So I don't know why this is happening to us. One of these are, oh, there we go. They fit together. They're kind of loose. Oh, there's the first piece that actually snapped into place. You have so many different holes and pegs to put together that you have to line them up very, very carefully. Okay. Very nice. And then you're supposed to put the front door on there. Is the front door two pieces? It kind of looks like this, but I'm not sure that's it. Front door, or is it this thing that we already built? Or is there another? No, there's a diamond on the roof. Here it is. Or is it? There's so many entrances to this thing. Okay, now this is it. So this is going to go on into here, I hope. Uh-oh. Did I have to put this thing on first? The roof on first? It doesn't say anything about the roof yet. 10, 11. I hope I have the thing snapped in. That's the thing about doing these live videos. I don't know if I got everything snapped in. Oh, there we go. It's looking really, really good. Now, something I love about toys is when it's not painted and the different layers are molded in different colors, and that's exactly what's happening here. So this could end up being one of my favorite toys ever. Like, it is looking really, really good. And I guess I like how it snapped together, even though these weren't such a good snap in. The extra pieces that layered on top have held them into place even better. This is definitely worth the $20. There's no question. This thing alone. All right, so we're moving on. We're going on to 12. It seems like I skipped some steps. I started working like on the page like this, but didn't realize that it went over the whole other way. And we're supposed to attach this thing into a base. So now I was saying that we're moving on without completing something. I was kind of mistaken, but I am kind of impressed with myself at how I'm able to find the pieces really quickly. And getting it together, even though I didn't do it in the order that it's supposed to go in. Okay, you really have to push these things in. Don't think a child is building this on its own. Okay, and then there is a slide. So we'll just put that aside again. And there is a slide that we need to find. So this is the slide, and then we need to find two green pieces. Greenery pieces that go on the sides of this. So it would be like, pretty sure it's these things. Looks like these go together. The curve. Okay, there. Me bragging, and then now I'm getting confused. Okay, this is definitely going into here. Here. Not a lot of satisfying clicks, but things are going together very, very securely. And then do it on the other side. This is a very weird slide because it, the curve is, maybe it goes this way. The top part looks down and the down part looks up. So that's why I'm very confused at what's going on here. I don't see how you can slide when there's this curve here, but maybe that's the intention. I don't know. I don't think this is the underside. There's so much detail on it. Because this is more of a sloped in slide. But we will see. Yeah, so not a lot of satisfying clicks into place, but everything is, I think, secure right now for this. This is a good looking, all of these things, good solid looking pieces of colored, beautiful plastic. How I love my toys. Alright, and then it says to put the Yoda together like so. So all the pieces that came in the same baggie. I don't know why they couldn't have put that together themselves. I guess this is supposed to rotate. There's no real clicking. And then again, he's just hollowed out, but he is just supposed to be a hologram. Or do they have a name for other hologram things? And then there is the screen, but I think it's just telling us to put the cardboard into here, but that's already done for that step. So I already showed you that step. Then it said to do the desks. And then it said to do the temple face. And then that brings us to a platform for inside the temple, as far as I know. And it looks like it is this one. Yeah, it's hard to tell how big these things are. And then that, I guess, goes into here like so. Again, I guess you gotta push really hard to get that satisfying click. So that happened. And then next we are putting on sides onto this. So there's two sides. It must be these things. And then they made them a brighter color in the instructions. But I'm just gonna snap this into here. What am I going to do with this giant castle? And then put this side onto here. Hopefully it fits into my viewfinder once. Make sure all the tabs and stuff. Once I have it built, look how beautiful that is. What a grand temple. All right, and then on this side, it looks like we're getting two more. The last two pieces of the light cement are being incorporated. And I just have to get the right side. So, yeah. You just have to strategically put it in, and then a little bit of force. A different kind of force, not the soft meditative force, but the strong force. So look what I'm doing here. I'm just putting that into place and then pushing the stuff around to squeeze that into where it's supposed to go. And then give it a good push. Use the force, Yoda. Oh, Luke. Oh. Okay, that goes in, and then pop that in there. Like so. Those are the satisfying clicks. We definitely need batteries. It is looking so good. Look at this. I might not be able to show you everything after that. Okay, now we're going down. We're going to put the computer screen into this slot over here. So that's easy enough. Do we put the higher piece? No, we put the lower piece. The larger under, the longer under the hinge part goes on the bottom. And I don't like how that cardboard's not staying in there. Wait, that doesn't seem right. It's not really doing anything. I don't know, it's awkwardly in this window, but that's how they said to put it in. Let me just double check here. Let me find where that step is again. Yeah, that's what it says. I guess you want it to touch on the ground floor. I think that's the important part. And then we're going over to the other side where we're installing the bunk beds. So let me just stick that up there. Hopefully it doesn't fall. And find the bunk beds. And then find the bed platform, which must be this. And then what color? Uh-oh. I guess you could do any color you wanted, but I gotta look at the instructions. They've got blue, green, and purple. I gotta find out. Oh, and then probably doing it backwards. Okay. Here we go. And then blue. Little things for them to slide into. Blue, green, But I guess you could do any color you wanted. I don't know, maybe they're not exactly the same mold. I probably should have checked that out. But little tray slots for them to slide into, and then they click into place. Don't miss. There we go. Purple one isn't in all the way. Oh, there we go. Really, really, really cute. Super Star Wars-y back brick metal brick wall coolness. And then we're supposed to place that in over here. So that there's 3 pegs and 3 peg holes. And you gotta line up all 3, which is kind of difficult, but I think stretch and push, and there we go. Once you get it, you got it. Oh yeah, there's not any secure click for this. Maybe they want you to pull it out. Oh, well, that's kind of weird that it doesn't securely click into place. Unless I'm missing a step, it doesn't seem to. And then we're supposed to put the desks upstairs, where there is a hole in the bottom here, and there's a hole here. And I guess that means it gets to shift around, which seems kind of cool. So the desk can come out. Oh, I do like that. For the zoom, depending on what they need to look at and work at. That's kind of cool. So they can face the board and they can face other things. It's kind of magical that the whole platform would slide around, like, you know, with the Force. And then we get to move on to something new. And we're taking this green patch and we're taking some kind of other thing. Maybe it's this, because it's one of the only pieces left. Yep, it is. And we're making a tree. This reminds me of many 70s toys that I had. And look, we're putting this in. They made a lot of treehouse toys back in the 70s and 80s that were so cool. And this is giving that vibe to me. I mean, this set looks beautiful. It might be something that I have to keep. I don't know what this does yet, but we'll have to find the piece that goes with that. And then it says to put the telescope or this communicator thing, which definitely is, there's no snap into place here, so it's going to be able to go on here and move around, but you can take it off and perhaps use it as a standalone piece. But there we go. Yeah, it's weird to have something that is maybe supposed to rotate, but when it doesn't snap into place, you kind of have, the rotation doesn't have the same fun feature. It's more like just placing it where you want to put it, other than it actually having a action feature. But I'm going to put it in a nice position, a nice angle where I would want it to stick. And it says to put some kind of ladder, which is something that I did not see. Uh-oh. When we opened all of these things, I don't remember a little ladder piece like that. I do have this vine piece. I think I know where that goes. Oh, here it is. I don't remember seeing this. Maybe it fell out of the box. This snaps onto... snaps onto here somewhere. I just don't know where. I gotta make sure. Where's the picture? What step are we on? Let's see. Oh, you put the little piece up at the top and you stick this into here like this. Oh wow, that looks really cool. I don't know if it's gonna click in. Yeah, it's kinda we got a lot of these peg hole things that don't really snap into place. Well, you can see that just fell off, so that's a good example of that. However, it looks so good. Root system. Looks like the Ewoks would live up here. Okay, and then we have to put this on top of here. So this gets planted right on here. And check this out. Hey, this thing really doesn't want to stay on there. I do wish that would click into place better. Okay. Telescope, I guess, is what that is. And then, wait, that's the step I already did. It says to do the same thing twice. 19, is to do that. 20 and 21. 20 and 21 are the same thing. Now, there's a button thing. I don't know. Hopefully I didn't miss the button thing, but we won't know. We won't know until later, because you had to align this up. Because hey, telescope keeps falling off. Okay, no, it's staying on. It's staying on. Okay. And then it says to put batteries in it at the very end. And then it says to connect the two pieces that we made with another garden platform. Wait, it didn't say to, hey, it seems really secure when I put it on, but it keeps falling off. Okay, I put it on, and then I can't, and then I say, okay, I'll take it off and put it to the side, but then it stays on. I think it eventually pops off. I'm going to put it to the side. Okay. We have to attach the two things with this walkway platform, and the open mouth goes forward, and then hey, I still haven't put this on. Did I miss a step? Nope. We haven't gotten to that part yet. And you put this onto. It seems like it just sits into place. So they made a nesting. I have to say I don't like how everything doesn't click permanently. They just put a nesting post for this, so it doesn't stay permanent, but I guess that kind of makes sense. And then if I back up here, you can see, yeah, it seems like we're not going to see the whole thing. I'm going to have to do some camera adjustments. I'm going to have to break the third wall. And then the fourth wall, the fifth wall. And then this goes onto this side. Now this seems to click into place into this platform, I think. There's a hinge of some sort. Weird. Nope, that was just some kind of secure clipping device. So this piece kind of stands alone, and then this piece stands alone, and then you can just join the two pieces. I have to move my microphone out of the way. By moving it like such. And then you're supposed to put on the slide. Which can you even see what's going on now? The slide goes on to clip over here. Oh, and the slide can rotate too. So we like that out. Even though that's not a very secure. That's underwhelming. That doesn't click into place very well, but it does work. And then we need to put a tree and a hinge on there, the swinging tree branch thing, which is this and this and this clips onto here. But let's make sure that I do it the right way. It goes outward from here, and I'm pretty sure that you just click that onto there, so that it's like a vine that hugs it and swings. And it looks like I did it the right way. And then this gets plugged into the side of this thing over here. Somewhere over here. Oh, it gets plugged into this thing. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This is very cool, and I think it's sound activated, or maybe the batteries turn it, for all I know. Maybe it moves. I don't know. We don't have batteries. Maybe we have to find some. The slide doesn't stay plugged into that very well, unfortunately. Oh, and the slide part is right. I mean, the good part is on the bottom of this, so it turns out. All right, that's everything put together. Maybe I have to move this to another spot so I can show you the whole thing. I might have to do that. I might have to take it over on the floor, and we'll play with it there, and I can show you all of the different features. And it says that there's lights and sounds on all of those things, so maybe I have to go find some batteries, and then we can test that part out. This is probably where I should have recorded the whole video, down here on the floor building it. But we'll see what we can do. I did find some batteries. I have my instruction manual here, and we'll see the different things we can do. So when you put a guy on here and you hold him on to the swinging vine, we're discovering these together. It makes different noises depending on. I wonder how well you can hear it. Should I put the microphone right in here, right back here? I don't know what you can hear. I don't know if this looks good. I don't know if the lighting is good enough, but it's really cute. And then it shows inside, which I guess I can just flip this part around and show you. When I press the blue screen, it really illuminates. Now there it's not illuminating to the same degree, but it does look like a force blue. And then each thing does have multiple sayings. This thing definitely pops off. It's probably so tight that it eventually pushes itself off. But I mean, it's not like you can't move it around on the top part, but I mean, that is kind of annoying. And the fact that it doesn't twist. And then, did you see when the front part glows? No, I don't think you can really tell. Let me try different lighting. Yeah. No, I don't. I think my lighting is so bad here. Maybe you can see that. It is really cool how it glows though, and then it doesn't go away. And then, as I've been sitting here, it's been going off. Oh, the slide works really well. That's cool. At least I find that out. Okay, let me turn this light on and see. I don't know what else has features like that, but I guess okay. We put this together like this, and then I can see that the slide here does slide really nicely into this lawn yard area right here. If you can see, there's a little brick pathway, and it slides nicely into there, and then you can slide down to this part and go like this. But then I guess you can also just take this away and play with it separately, which is kind of useful too. Put it in different places if you wanted to stagger it. What are some of the other features? Okay, so you do press this. So very force sounds. I guess that groan is the blue guy, whatever his name is, the cute blue guy, my favorite young Jedi character. Okay, next we have the slide. Okay, and it's actually what I was already showing you. The slide moves back and forth, and you can slide it out this way, or you can slide it in this way. It really only makes sense. It really only makes sense if you, because there's no platform here, if you slide from that area though. So it really does only slide in this direction. So they probably should have just secured it into place more properly. Now if I take him, you can take him over there to slide, and then he can slide down there. I mean, that's pretty epic. That's quite a trick. Maybe that happens like in the cartoon or something, where they come all the way over here, and then they go down the slide, and then maybe they slide from, there's a peg hole here. So there's some kind of sliding feature here. I think he's using the force to move the stones. I don't know how I'm going to show you that on camera without my arm getting in the way. But that keeps going off, as you can see, and this keeps falling off, as you can see. And then, it shows you that these swords can like close the gate, can protect the gate, or they can open the gate, and I showed you that before, which I thought was kind of cool. And maybe this seems to be their resting place. I guess you could probably hold on to these posts too and fly yourself around. And then, yes, I was right about these bricks going on to this place right here. So what you do is, I guess you just stack these, and you can probably stack them in any way you want. But I do like those bricks. But then what you would do is you would move the button, see the orange button, and then when you get to the magical force automatically makes the bricks fly off by themselves. So they're good looking bricks. I did show you them close up earlier. They seem to be able to stack, even though they are different sizes. But let's just see that again. I'm pushing from here, but I mean, you would normally, if you were a child, you would push from the lever here. But when you get to the very end, the ramp goes up, and it makes it look like he's using his mind to knock the bricks over, which is kind of cute. And then it shows him, okay, it just says to stack them there, it says to knock them over, and then it shows, on the inside again, the telescope clicked off again. It shows you that this comes out, and you can see the sleeping chambers inside, and it also and there's something really cool here on the side of the bed frames. Let's see here. On the side. Okay, so with the desks, that's these little things that I didn't know what they were for. Those are for holding your lightsaber. Isn't that cool? Look, let me show you like this. You click it into the little spot, so you have a storage place for it at your desk. I love that. And then it said that there were 3 other storage areas on the side of the beds. So that's really cool too. So when your characters, and there's a lot of these, and I don't want to lose them, so it's kind of cool that I do have a storage place for them. Now, and then I guess that seems to be all of the features. Oh no, but it also wanted to note that this moves in and out, which you can move the, I guess it doesn't look like a hidden bookcase or anything, but maybe the map on the back is supposed to be a hidden map. But anyway, I guess you can move the bookcase with your mind or something, is the whole idea behind that. And the other thing that moved was this. And I said before that I thought that was really cool that that slid out, but it's really convenient for the battery pack. Also, that's where you put the batteries. But I don't know. There's something about that makes it cool. Just the fact that it's sliding into place. And then this thing keeps falling off. And of course, up here is a platform, which I don't know if you can see him walking around up here, but the cool stairs and everything. Like, there's so many play surfaces. Oh, also up here, it didn't even show this. So I don't know what this thing does or what it's for, nor did it say in the instructions or on the box. It's probably just a play platform, but well, maybe it's just you're practicing. This is supposed to be all transparent, right? So it's supposed to be invisible, and you're supposed to be floating and practicing the floating force, and you're floating with the rock. So yeah, and it does look like that. It looks like that when you're watching that. So yeah, he's definitely using the force. Now let me look at the back of this. You can sit them in the desks. Obviously, he can fly around on the vines. You can press the button, which I showed you. I hit him holding on right here, and then you can use all the characters. Oh, and then where does the desk sit? This little piece has no permanent spot. But I think mostly they have it sticking right here, the Yoda hologram. They have them sitting there as that's where the teacher goes. And we have the rotating desks. We have the swiveling vine slide. We have the push button computer screen. We have the beds for them to sleep in, and the force pushes the panels. They call the bricks panels, force push panel, or maybe they're talking about the platform for that. And yeah, that's what everything looks like. Now let's see if the robot is the same. The robot that came with the set, this guy, the fighting robot, which I guess is your training droid, I believe they call him, seems to be exactly the same. It's too bad he didn't come with like green sabers and a green eye, but he looks exactly the same from the character packs that I opened. And then you can bring real Yoda in here. Look, you can bring like real translucent giant Yoda can come in here and play as well. Should I back this up so you can see everything? Should I turn this around? So the back of this set is less. It's underwhelming for sure, but there's many play features inside of the larger castle. And why am I doing this one? Oh yeah, because I'm trying to show you it like so. Wow, you probably can't even hear me now. But I guess that's what the rug is getting all buckled under me. This is just how it all looks from the backside, and then I wonder if something. I think that's special for if you hold it. No, maybe not. Okay, and sorry, this review is more of me just building a toy and playing with it with bad picture quality and just me enjoying my toy, bad sound quality too, I guess. All right, fun, happiness. Happy May 4th. May the 4th be with you too, and I hope you opened up a Star Wars toy today. I don't know what more I can do, play with the toys, but I mean I can probably set some pretty cool scenes. You can't see up here, but I don't know how far I have to back it up to see if Yoda can look over the trees. Not really, the two Yodas. And then Kai up here. Oh, you can kind of see his eyes. I don't know, it's kind of a fun playset. I mean, especially without the slide and this. I mean, I do like this as a separate add-on piece, but it makes it harder to display. The temple part of it is definitely the coolest part. Look how that looks in the background. I mean, there's definitely some cool things and cool ways to play. Look at this, you can climb up on the different bonsai bushes, and very, very, very cool play set. Alright, like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll see you again real soon, I hope. Until then.